To utilize the checklists in ProjectSight, we first need to modify or create a new checklist template. So let's start there. So I'll start by going to Project Settings, find Record Settings here, go down to Field Management and select Checklists, and then select Templates here. As you can see, there's already a great selection of checklist templates that you can take advantage of. Let's take a look at one. Notice here along the top, the template is locked and cannot be updated because this is a published template. But by simply selecting Copy in the top right of your screen, I can now edit and republish this template. From here, you can add and remove items to your checklist template. When adding a new item, first choose the type of field. Then enter your description. Once your template has been modified, figure out who will need to approve when this checklist is completed out in the field. Approvers are based on project role. Not to be mistaken for security role, project roles are unrelated to user permissions. Project roles can be assigned to a user from the Edit Project icon on the main project landing page. When a project role is selected as an approver, anyone in that role will automatically show up under this tab when a new checklist record is created on the project. Now that I have modified the checklist items and added an approver, I can now republish this template as version 2. So far we have covered modifying an existing checklist template, so now let's review creating a new template from scratch. So first we'll start by going to the top right of your screen and selecting Create New. All the same rules apply as before. So first we'll start by naming our template. And then to be a little more efficient, we can actually use an Excel template to import all of our checklist items instead of manually entering them. So we'll start by selecting the Import/Export icon in the top right, and then Export to Excel to retrieve the Excel template. Once in Excel, you can mass upload data to this template, including the type, description, and list values if some of your item fields are drop-down lists. Once you're done, save your file, and then using the import icon once again in ProjectSight, you can update your checklist template with your newly populated Excel sheet. Make sure to still add your approvers and publish your template. Now that we have reviewed checklist templates, we can think about using one on an actual project. So let's first locate Field Management and navigate to Checklists. Once in the Checklist module, you can see all checklist records laid out in front of you. Now remember, if you want, you can change to a list view for a more compact look. There are also grouping and sorting options along the top, as well as filtering options to the right. Now, to create a new checklist record, select the Create New icon in the top right of your screen. All current published templates are listed out. Let's select the template we modified earlier. Now that we have selected the template, everything should be in place, and all we have to do is name the record, change the status, and add any related individuals to courtesy copies. So after our checklist template has been set up, Now it would need to be filled out. This task would most likely be carried out by the inspector. So let's jump into our blower inspection checklist. From here, the inspector can go through and check off the required items. If further attention is required, the inspector can select Attention Required and then select the Open Item icon. From here, the inspector can add comments to detail the situation, add assignees so they can be notified, and also upload files or photos or create links to other records on the project. If everything passes, anyone in the approval role must review and approve. To approve and add signature, click the Open icon here. The approver would select the date and then add their electronic signature here. They can also change the status to approved. At the end of every successful approved checklist, make sure to always change the status to close, and then click Done to confirm closeout.